Hello YouTube, Draco here. Now, this is the second movie review for the Wednesday videos that I said I was going to start uploading, and this is going to be the movie that I didn't like / or hate kind of thing. Oh, this isn't going to be a long video, but let's get ripping already. This is Catwoman in 2004. And everyone had a go at Daredevil. Right, as we all know, this was the Catwoman live-action solo movie. That wasn't the decent Catwoman from Batman Returns with Michael Keaton, or wasn't the original Catwoman from the Batman series, which was Eartha Kitt, which is probably the best Catwoman, or wasn't the slightly mediocre-ish okay Anne Hathaway Catwoman in The Dark Knight. Right? Yeah, Dark Knight Rises, sorry, yes, that's what Dark Knight Rises. Yeah. No, we didn't get that. We got Storm as a cat. Now, before I get into any of the things that I've done for my last review, before I get into character developments, costume designs, or villain substances, no, let's get into the fact that F you, film companies, a big F you, that use Marvel and DC characters for each other's bloody movies. I know you have similar characters in your comic books. Fine by me. I understand. No. The only person that's worked for so far is Ryan Reynolds, because when he insulted the Green Lantern in Deadpool, that works. But when you use Halle Berry from Marvel's X-Men and try and slam her into a DC Catwoman movie, that obviously didn't work. Right? When apparently, which I don't agree with this, but I still agree with the actor aspect, when you use Marvel's Daredevil, Ben Affleck, and then assign him to be DC's Batman. Right? No, stop using the same actors to play different characters. I mean, you've used Chris Evans twice now, Marvel, for Fantastic Four and Captain America. And I liked him as both of these. But I honestly have to admit, I prefer him as Johnny Storm because he's more quippy. As Captain America, he's just more stout and serious. I don't like that. But anyway, let's just get into this, right? I just wanted to give the... I hate it when you use the same actors, guys. For the love of God, when you're doing your new DC Marvel movies, choose other actors, please. It works so much better. Right, let's just tear into the movie now. Right? So we've got Halle Berry, obviously, as Patience Phillips, a.k.a. Catwoman. No. I know I said in my other review, right, that you don't really want the whole comic book stuck in with the actual film, but you do want to see a film interpretation. I said I like the webbing that came out of his wrists instead of the machines. I do not like the idea that Patience Phillips dies while drowning and then gets brought back to life by the spirit of a cat, and now she can do all this cat acrobatic shit. That's just taken one major leap from Spider-Man being an okay, really cool live-action comic book movie to what the frick were they doing with Catwoman? The woman throws a catnip ball at her and she purrs it. Did anyone try and swat Spider-Man with a newspaper? No, it didn't happen because it was stupid. Right? So I do not agree with this movie at all. That's already the first character that I don't even like. Right? Now, I feel sorry for Benjamin Bratt as Tom Lone, police officer. I like that actor. I like that actor. If you've seen Demolition Man and Miss Congeniality, I'm pretty sure he was in Demolition Man. I'm pretty sure he is. But if you've seen him in those and you liked him, good. Watch those movies. Those are good movies with him in. He tries so hard to act in this, and you've got to give him credit. He was given a shitty ass script. He was given a terrible script to work on. He done a brilliant voice of the camera guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. He done a better job at that than this because this was a terrible script. It was a dumbass idea. And Patience Phillips, and I'm gonna make this clear because I know what people are gonna put down in the comments. They're gonna go, "Oh, this is a racist review because she's not white." No, excuse me. There are tons of black actors that I would love to see in comic book movies. Right? Idris Elba as Heimdall, fucking awesome character, one of the best characters in Marvel so far. Right? I would like to see Jon Stewart as Green Lantern and no more Hal Jordan. Jon Stewart's a perfect one for me. Black Panther. brilliant actor. Right, Falcon. Only reason I don't particularly like Falcon is just because I didn't like him in 8 Mile. Seeing him go from the rapping idiot called Clarence to now Falcon is weird, but he's growing on me because he is actually a pretty kick-ass Falcon. I'm looking forward to Luke Cage. So don't get started on this shit because that's not what it is. It's just the fact that Patience Phillips, sorry, should not have been a Catwoman. This movie should not have been made. There was no character development other than the fact that she wore a slutty, skimpy outfit and had a long-ass whip that just, it, by the nature of science, could not whip like the way she was making it. Right? That wasn't right. Catwoman didn't make it do silly crap. And if she did it with class. This, no, and no. Okay, it just, no. And Sharon Stone as Laurel Hedder, what the crap. This review is going to be so much shorter than the Spider-Man because of how much I hate this movie. With Spider-Man, it's one of those movies that I can put on every couple of months and just watch about once or twice a month and enjoy it and be happy I've watched it. I will never, for the rest of my life, unless I physically have to, watch Catwoman. It was a failed movie and they did not make me enjoy it at all. Could not stand it. So, villain substance. Did I think Sharon Stone was going to be a villain other than when it put on the bloody spoiler page of a TV magazine when I watched the movie come out on Sky years ago, right? That Sharon Stone was playing the villain. And other than that, there was no substance. You didn't even know who she was. You didn't know she was the villain until you found out she was the villain. Until she announced that she was bad. Everyone thought it was the husband. And it wasn't. The husband only knew half the plan. He didn't know the rest of it. She was a shitty villain. It was the most dumbest movie I've ever seen. Like when she leaps out of the window and does that weird little gymnastic spin and then lands on the floor like a cat. No! Does not happen. Terrible movie. Tried so hard to forget about that movie because of how bad it is. But honestly, I was sitting there earlier and I could not think for the life of me, what movies do I hate that I haven't already talked about? I already done my tearing review on The Remains because of how bad that movie was. I was sitting here and then my fiance says around to me and she was naming a bunch of movies and I still couldn't think of it. I was, I know you hate Catwoman, and this thing went in my head. Went, oh, Catwoman. See, I even forgot it existed. It was just wiped from my mind of never existing. It's how bad the movie is. So there was no character development. There was no villain substance in this movie, and let's just get onto the costume design. Patience Phillips, the actual Catwoman from the comics. What the fuck is she wearing? It's terrible. It's like someone's just honestly gone to a strip club and go, oh, we're making a kind of low budget Catwoman movie. Do you mind just wearing your stripper outfit for it, yeah? You know your little cowgirl outfit with the assless chaps kind of thing. What's it going to take, guys, to make an actual decent Catwoman? I said Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman in Batman Returns was good. Anne Hathaway, reasonable. I didn't like the idea that her actual Catwoman mask was a pair of glasses. That when she flicked up, it had the points. When she put them down, they were just glasses. No, I didn't like that of her. But she was okay. And I love Eartha Kitt. Eartha Kitt will always be the definitive Catwoman from the original series. She was amazing. But this 2004, I know, and apparently, I have not actually researched this, where everyone who watched this film and actually enjoys Halle Berry's work has told me that apparently she got an award for the worst actress because of this movie. And I'm so sorry, Halle Berry, but you freaking deserved it. I'm not saying it's your fault as a terrible actress, because you're not a terrible actress. I've seen you in tons of films. I've seen you in Gothica. I've seen you in 007, Die Another Day. I've seen you in Swordfish. So I know you're a great actress. I know you are a good actress. It's not your fault you were given a shitty script. But this movie in general was just awful. There was no enjoyment about this movie. And for anyone who hasn't seen it and has gone, oh, you know, I actually really want to see that. Watch it if you want, but I can guarantee after you have seen it, you're just going to be like, ugh. Like, there's like an hour and so minutes of my life just gone. I could have watched something 10 times better. Like I said, I'm sorry, this movie wasn't going to be long. That's literally it. And I'm sorry, I'm going to give the rating, and I can't wait to give the rating. Are you ready? Because on the other video, the rating's kind of small, and it's like next to the poster here. This is where the rating's going to be for the Spider-Man. This is where the rating is going to be for this movie. It's going to be right in front of me, so I can gladly see it just as much as you can. And it is going to be a very big, fat D-. And it gets the D. It gets the D for being a dick-ass of a movie, and it gets the minus for I'm never going to watch it again. It is a terrible movie. Should never have existed, and for everyone who has forgotten it, well done. Just watch something better. Anyway, guys, that is the second movie review for this week. I'm so sorry it's shorter than the other one, but it kind of had to be just because of how bad it was. I couldn't even talk about half the other cast in that movie because it was just them three that was it. That's all I know. I didn't care about anyone else. I didn't care about them either, but they were the main three. Anyway, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like my videos, please show your support by clicking that subscribe button. And don't forget to strike the like if you want to see future videos on this channel. So thank you, YouTube, and I will see you again.